Ever wonder what true terror feels like? Let me take you on a journey to the wild, haunting landscapes of northern Ontario, where my friends and I found out the hard way. It started as a simple camping trip. Tom, Liz, Sarah, Mike, Danny, and I, friends since high school, gathered around the campfire sharing laughs and ghost stories. Tom, the trickster of our group, decided to spin a tale about the Wendigo, a vengeful spirit from Algonquin folklore. We laughed it off, yet deep down, the encroaching shadows of the dense forest sent chills down our spines. The very next night, the atmosphere shifted. Distant at first, eerie howls sliced through the tranquility of our campsite. "Probably just wolves," Mike muttered, though his voice betrayed his fear. The shadows seemed to dance menacingly on the trees as we drew closer to the fire, seeking its meager comfort. By the third night, the howls had grown alarmingly close. Despite our protests, Tom and Danny ventured into the dark woods to investigate. Hours passed in agonizing silence until they returned, disheveled, with tattered clothes and wild eyes. "We didn't see anything," Tom whispered, his voice trembling, while Danny just stared into the fire, silent, haunted. The situation deteriorated quickly. Liz disappeared on the fourth night while gathering firewood and never returned. Panic set in as we searched the forest, our calls for her going unanswered. Tom and Danny's behavior grew increasingly erratic, whispering to each other, casting paranoid glances our way. It was clear they were hiding something, but fear kept us from confronting them. The fifth night brought screams, human, agonizing screams that echoed long after they faded. We huddled in our tent, gripped by terror, unable to shake the feeling of being watched. By morning, Mike was gone, his sleeping bag torn open as if something, or someone, had dragged him away. Tom and Danny insisted we move camp, their eyes glinting with a sinister light. Only too late did I realize they were no longer the friends I knew. Transformed by the Wendigo's curse, they were now something else, something monstrous and starving. Sarah and I planned to leave at dawn, but they attacked before we could escape. In the chaos, I fled, driven by sheer instinct through the dark, cold forest, the anguished cries of my friends echoing behind me. Exhausted and delirious, I stumbled upon a ranger's cabin at dawn. When they found me, I was ranting about the Wendigo. My friends were never found, and sometimes, late at night, I still hear those mournful cries. I know they're out there, transformed, hunting. And I know one day they'll come for me too. So next time you're in the woods and the wind howls a little too eerily, remember my story and beware the Wendigo.